Welcome to Sunday Night Confessions on the Anxiety-Ridden Moms Club, where we trade perfection for honesty, laugh at the chaos, and share the little secrets that make us all feel a little more human.
Every week we read your confessions, funny, messy, heartfelt, and mix in a few of our own because, let's be honest, motherhood, womanhood, and life in general are way too unpredictable to do alone.
So grab that snack you're hiding from the kids, settle in, and remember,
there's no judgment here, just a lot of same girl, same, and maybe a few crumbs in our bras from the snacks we swore we wouldn't share.
Welcome back to the Anxiety-Ridden Moms Club, Sunday Night Confessions version. Okay, mamas, the laundry's half folded, the dishes are mostly done, and we're running purely on caffeine and vibes right now.
If you're anything like us, Sunday night is when it all hits. The mom guilt, the mental checklists, the meltdown replays, and that weird sense of, did I even eat today?
Which means it's the perfect time for Sunday Night Confessions.
This is your official permission slip to say the things you've only said in your head, the wild thoughts, the guilty giggles, the I can't believe I did that moments.
We started this segment because motherhood is not all Pinterest snacks and clean car seats. It's messy. It's overwhelming, and sometimes it's just plain hilarious.
We've cried over Lunchables, raged in Target parking lots, and told ourselves we were doing gentle parenting while whisper screaming into a pillow.
So once a month, we share your confessions, because if you felt it, chances are another anxious mom has too.
And if you're listening thinking, oh no, I could never send one in, guess what? Those are the best ones, the ones that make us all feel less alone.
So keep them coming. Drop us a DM, send us an email, or send a carrier pigeon. We don't care how it gets here. We just want to hear it.
Let's get into this month's confessions. And remember, no judgment, just real moms, real stories, and real relief that someone else is going through it too.
Let's go. I'll start. One of my children is in a sport. And for this sport, there is a group chat, if you will. And this group chat makes me want to lay on the railroad tracks. That is my confession. This group chat makes me want to jab my eyeballs out with a pin. It goes off all the time, all the time, all the time. People ask crazy questions. I get it. People discuss, like, this is for the sport. This isn't a school board. To discuss like school activities, like the middle of my work day when I'm trying to work on conference calls. But also people are mean. Like if somebody asks a question that somebody doesn't like, they'll like jump down their throats. Like,
seriously?
Yeah, you're not the coach. Let the coach do, which I agree. Like if you have tons of opinions and different, like what? Yeah, step right up, because at the beginning of the season, they asked like who wants to help coach, whatever the case may be. But like, it's not necessary to be hateful. And I don't know, like sitting back and not knowing really any of these people, I wonder, like, do certain individuals, like, do they have some sort of history we all don't know about that we're like getting to like read in on now? Because like, again, I'm not saying that I disagree one way or another, but like, not necessary to be hateful. And I'm so sick of it. Like, I'm so freaking sick of it. And I just want to leave. I want to leave the chat. So my confession this month is, if you're an adult and you're on group chats, we are setting examples for our children. And if this is how we communicate with one another,
then how can we expect anything more from our kids? We're teaching them.
We're teaching them that it's okay to be crazy and I think that it's disrespectful. And I don't, again, maybe there's some history because I'm new to all of this. Maybe there's some history there or whatever the case may be, but take it offline. Don't scold this adult. You are scolding an adult in a public forum. When I started my new job, the CEO of the company said to me, like, how do you feel about our unlimited PTO policy? And to be crystal clear, like, there are haters of the PTO policy and there are people that really like it. And I think it's how the company uses it. So a lot of people look at it from a perspective of if you don't use the time, then there's nothing to pay out or there's nothing owed to you. But like at my last company, like it was use it or lose it. And like if you used all of the vacation that you had, I think I had like 6 weeks, like my business, their business that I pretended was my own for a long time would die. Like they needed, like I didn't feel like I could take those 6 weeks vacation. So I get it from that standpoint, saying it's unlimited. Then if you are a company or work for a company that pays out, like they don't have to pay that out anymore. This is not my current company's approach though. He said, I hire adults to act like adults. And if they need a day off, take a day off. Their only rule is you can't take more than 2 weeks. Got it.
At a time?
Yes.
Okay.
At a time.
So at a time.
At a time. So, and I've learned like a lot of them, like they take 2-week vacations frequently, but like you can't take more than 10 days off at a time.
Oh.
Yeah. So again, I think it's up to like the company's discretion. Like if they're just using it, like my old company would be just using a policy like that to avoid having to make payouts. But you're an adult. We're going to treat you like one. Well, maybe we should start acting like them. So there you go. That's my confession. That's where we'll kick it off with me. And if there's anyone that listens that is a part of this group chat, they will know exactly what I am talking about. They will know exactly what I'm talking about. And if you're the person that's not behaving, I'm not hating on you. I'm not judging you. I just think that we could be better.
Yes, that's a good confession. That's a really good one.
Do you have a confession? It's okay. While you're thinking, we've got another one that came in. And again, if you don't specify if you want it to be anonymous or not, I'm going to go ahead and make it anonymous for the time being. So, okay. So this one was from a mom of a newborn. And she said, well, I guess I can't say a mom of a newborn because I don't believe that the child is any longer a newborn. I think this was just something that happened when the child was a newborn. So I was a week home from the hospital and my significant other, the baby, and myself went to Target and we were in there for a good 2 hours. So again, baby was a week fresh, probably just wanted to get it out of the house and feel a sense of normalcy. And my significant other didn't want to tell me because I'd be embarrassed, but I had breast milk stains on my light gray shirt. I thought people were just looking at how cute my newborn was, maybe. Probably not. I wanted to kill him.
That's a good one. And on one hand, you have to give him props that he's not wanting to, say anything to make you self-conscious.
Yes. And I will say, so I know this person. I am close with this person and her significant other. I've always told her, like, you better act right because, like, I'm going to try to scoop him up. If, no, he's younger than me and that would be inappropriate, like way younger than me and that would be inappropriate. But teasing. He's so freaking sweet. And so I really genuinely think, and no offense, but we can keep it crazy. So he was either scared or he was really trying to protect your feelings. And I think it was probably their latter. He was trying to protect your feelings and not tell you. And you know what? From a mom perspective, shit happens. We've all, maybe been there, maybe not, but like it's life. Got anything else to add on that?
I think that means he's a good man protecting his wife. I think you're right. Just trying to protect her feelings. Even though at the end it was found out. I feel bad for him that it was found out because I think he was trying his best.
I think so too. So I hope you didn't hurt him too bad because he was just trying to protect his lady.
Right.
Okay. Next one up. This one's funny. This one literally made me LOL. I tell my kids the ice cream truck only plays music when it's out of ice cream.
That is a good one because honestly, so the funny thing is too, we just had an ice cream truck go by our house just recently and we have not heard it in quite a while. But in our neighborhood, when we first moved in, it was all the young kids. So it never stopped. I think everybody had to make up stories about that stupid ice cream truck. You're like, they're seriously coming through here again? This is ridiculous. That's a good one.
That is
That's
a very, very good one. No
like
shame in that game.
Right. I like that one.
Okay. I hide in the bathroom just to scroll TikTok. Sometimes I'll fake a stomach ache or a headache so no one bothers me.
With a bottle of wine.
Word, sis. Word.
Yeah, I think we've all been there for sure. I know I've definitely hid in bathrooms. It's kind of my favorite place to go is to hide in the bathroom.
It's the only freaking place to go.
At least you can lock the door.
Yeah.
You know, that's definitely one. I think I've always forgotten the bottle of wine though, and that was the one mistake I've made. I think I'm going to start bringing it now.
There you go. Just store one somewhere.
Right.
In there. So you have it. You have it.
Right. Have it on hand.
So taking a slight turn on our next confession, I feel like it's a little bit deeper.
Okay.
I miss the version of me before I became a mom, but I also wouldn't trade it for anything.
I get that one.
Do you?
Yeah. I love being a mom, love all sorts of things about it, but I do think sometimes I felt like I've lost me, you know?
For sure. And
yeah, I think you focus so much on everybody else and making them happy and making their lives have meaning and memories and all these things that you tend to forget about your own memories and fun times and, you know?
For sure. I definitely can relate with, I feel like I lost myself in my career and my kids. And when my career, came to an end and I was lost. I'm like, who is this girl?
Mm-hmm.
What does she like to do? Who does she like to hang out with?
Mm-hmm.
So we're here. We can, I can feel that one deep in my bones.
Definitely.
For sure. For sure.
Yeah, that was a good share. I like that one.
Okay. This one's good too. We had a lot of good confessions come in. I am impressed. I'm impressed. I feel like people are definitely stepping up their game here. So we appreciate it because if we don't have confessions,
right,
we have nothing to talk about. So please don't be annoyed with us when we keep posting it on social media. The more the merrier. And we want to give you guys good, fun content. And we can't do that unless you chime in. So please keep sending us things your way. We like the lighthearted ones. We like the ones that are a little more deeper.
Yep.
So this one, all the way from California.
Oh.
I felt like a failure this week, more times than one, because I lost my patience more times than I can count.
Oh, I think we all have those times and moments of trying to get your feelings in perspective.
Perspective for sure. Listen, you are not a failure.
No.
You're a human and you're showing up. And when you show up, and as moms and dads, we have no other option than to show up. Sometimes our emotions come out, and that is okay. And I think that, Nora had I think it's just with school starting and everything's busy, and she had a bad night last night, and she was she was losing it, and I think probably overtired and overstimulated and all of the things. And before I know it, tears were like streaming down my face, and my little ray of sunshine said, "Why are you crying? This doesn't even affect you." I'm like, now I'm going to kick you across the room. But it's just all of the emotions. I think for me, I feel a lot, and I feel and probably take on the emotions of like the people around me too. So while little Hagatha, it wasn't necessarily about me. You are a part of me, and I deeply, deeply care about you. So bite me.
Right.
And then we laughed. It was funny. So I tell you, one more.
Okay.
Got one more confession. I told my family I was going to the gym, and then I sat in the Target parking lot for 45 minutes eating ice cream in silence. Honestly, you're living the dream,
Right.
sis. That's living the freaking dream.
Yes.
I love it. I love the creativity. I love that people are being honest and open.
Yep. And I think we've all had things we've had to sneak and do or
Yeah.
hide away from, get our moments. I think as moms and dads, I think we all definitely need to have some self-care, and some ice cream definitely helps that.
Gosh. Yes. Yes. Give us a call next time. We might join you
Right.
because that sounds like a really good time.
Yes. Okay. So all of those have been really good ones. So I'll go ahead and share to kind of finalize, I guess, of our confessions for this month. I'll go ahead and give one of mine. So when my kids were young, and I haven't had to do it yet with my grandkids, but I'm sure at some point I will, they would have like a toy that used batteries. You know how some of those toys are entertaining at some points and completely annoying on other hands. And there comes those days where you just have had enough. And that's when you take those batteries out. But, you just tell them that the toy's having a problem and you'll need to work on it and you'll get it fixed. You're out of batteries right now to replace those batteries, but they're coming. Well, actually, I take it back. My grandson actually had told me that we do have a toy that's the batteries aren't working currently. That is truly, it's just worn out finally. And I've told them a few times, oh my gosh, I completely forgot. I got to get batteries for that. Still haven't gotten them. So I guess I have done it to my grandkids so far. But some of those tunes that play that you don't hear so many of those tunes where you're like, I just could use a break from
or
listening.
a hammer.
Yes. So you're better off. I just have the batteries, they'll be replaced soon enough. And I have plenty of batteries around. They just, according to them, I just need to get to the store.
I love it. I love it.
Okay. Whew. If nothing else, tonight's confessions remind us we're not alone in this hot mess express we call motherhood.
Whether you're crying in the pantry, hiding in the bathroom, or just silently screaming into the void, we see you, we are you, and this village has your back.
And hey, if you've been holding on to a confession, consider this your sign. Spill the tea. Send the voice memo. We won't judge. We'll probably relate.
Thanks for ending your week with us. We hope you laughed a little, felt seen a lot, and remember that being an anxious mom doesn't mean you're doing it wrong. It means you care.
So we love all of you, and we'll see you on our next Sunday confessions. Now go finish that laundry. Or don't. No pressure.
No pressure. Have a good night. Oh, before we actually let you go tonight, there's one more thing we want to share. Lately, we've been having so much fun building our little corner of the internet. Of course, the podcast is where our heart is. But over on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook at the ARMC, we get to connect with you in a whole different way. That's where you'll really see the behind the scenes chaos, the late night mom spirals, the belly laughs, and honestly, the moments that remind us we're all just figuring it out together. And here's the truth. The biggest way we grow is because of you. When you share an episode with a friend, tag someone in one of our posts, or even just hit that little share button on TikTok, you're not only helping us get discovered, you're helping build this anxious mom village into something even bigger. If you've ever listened and thought, wow, that's literally me, I promise there's another mom out there who feels the exact same way and needs to hear it too. So please, keep sharing, keep tagging, and keep inviting your people in. It means the world. We're also excited to start adding a new layer of fun. Sharing products we genuinely love and use. Nothing fake, just the little things that make our lives a bit easier, or at least a bit funnier. Think of it as sitting with your girlfriends, swapping favorite finds, but with way more honesty and zero gatekeeping. And speaking of sharing, we're also rolling out something special on our socials, our Barely Balanced Blueprint. It's our messy, real-life approach to finding a little balance in the middle of chaos. We'll be posting tips, tricks, and tiny habits that actually work for us, so you can grab what helps, laugh at what doesn't, and remember that balance doesn't have to be perfect to be powerful. So truly, thank you for being a part of this journey, for listening, for confessing, for laughing along with us, and most importantly, for sharing us with your people. This podcast isn't just us talking into a microphone. It's a community. It's a village. And every time you share, it grows into something bigger than either of us ever imagined. All right, now we'll really say goodnight. Have the best night, mamas. We'll see you on TikTok, on socials, and of course, right back here next Wednesday.
If no one's told you lately, let me be the one to say it. You're not failing, you're growing. You're not broken, you're becoming, and you're doing better than you think.
Thanks for being here today. If this episode resonated with you, I'd love if you'd subscribe, leave a review, or share it with another mom who might need to hear this. You can also connect with us on Facebook or TikTok at the ARMC. We'd love to hear your story.
Until next time, give yourself grace, breathe deep, and remember, peace is possible.